We can go straight into these predictions. The AFC Conference Championship. Dell's is tiptoeing, trying to pick the Broncos. Drew, yo, the Broncos, they got a chance to do this. Yo, Drake May is struggling. Drake May is struggling. He not playing that good.
I did say it could be close. It'd be a good game.
And he's essentially insinuating, Drew, that he's a little bit worried about Drake May, which I feel like if you understand Drake May's abilities and what he's capable of and understand the offensive line context that you guys failed to do so, you would understand that Drake May, there is nothing to worry about. He played 2 elite defenses and made more plays against the Texans. Hey, he wasn't consistent.
How many drives did they have?
Fourth down.
40?
Fourth down.
How many drives?
Fourth down, I need to make a play and thread a needle to Demario Douglas, and I do that.
That was a good ball.
You talking about the first drive of the game?
Literally one of the first drives.
You know what?
It was a great ball. It was a great drive.
You know what?
A great ball.
You want to know what he did after that? Kayshawn Booty against an all-pro corner in Derek Stingley.
One of the single best catches of the year.
I will put it in the spot that only you can get it. That's what I'm going to do. And Kayshawn Booty, you made an excellent play. Is that a better catch than throw? Probably.
Yes,
but is it still a throw that I put it in the spot when it's snowing?
No.
When the conditions ain't the best, when my hands are freezing.
Because if Booty would have dropped that, none of us would have said nothing. You know what I mean? We would have been like,
catchable.
how do you drop that?
It was catchable. No, I'm saying there's good coverage. I'm saying
You
you have to give credit to Booty.
Top 2 corner in the world.
Yeah.
But Drake may have the aggressiveness to say, I don't care
At
if
least
you're
he
that
keeps it
guy.
consistent with the Kincaid stuff.
I don't care if you're an all-pro. I'm going to test you because I know my guy's going to beat your guy.
I don't know what you're saying.
Did you see the Broncos defense over the second half of the season and how terrible they've looked?
Terrible?
I'm picking the Patriots.
Can we not say terrible? We just had 5 turnovers against one of the best offenses in the league.
You let up over 400 yards.
To Josh Allen.
You had 5 turnovers and let up 30 points.
To Josh Allen.
I thought he played bad, though.
Who said he played bad?
He played bad. That's what the masses are saying.
I gave him a 6 out of 10.
The masses are saying that.
He lost a point for every turnover.
He did.
6 out of 10 is an F.
I'm looking at Polymarket right now.
Is it a
And he had another fumble, but just didn't get recovered. Don't forget that.
According to the public, the Patriots have a 68% chance to win on Polymarket.
68's insane.
See, listen, Dells, this thing,
He keeps attacking you.
my faith in Drake May has not been wavered.
Used to it at this point.
It hasn't wavered for me.
Yes,
either.
it has wavered for you.
Okay.
It has.
We're just saying shit.
Because you're saying you don't trust them against the Broncos defense.
I don't think I ever said that. I don't think those words ever came out of my mouth.
Yes, you did on your TikTok. I watched your video. Absolutely, you did.
I don't think I did.
He said, yo, Broncos fans, Broncos fans.
See, this is the negative of dropping TikToks. They use it as ammunition now.
He said, Broncos fans. Y'all got a chance. Y'all got a chance. Yo, Drake May ain't been looking so good. He ain't been looking so good.
That's true. It's objectively true.
You guys got a chance.
So should I go up there?
Sometimes as a fan, you just can't say no.
But then when I do that, I'm blazing, so you don't bring up X, Y, and Z.
You're already a Drake May glazer.
I love Drake May.
You want to know what he wants to do, Drew?
I love Drake May, but now that they're in the fucking AFC Championship game, dude, I'm like, it's the Patriots.
You didn't say.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You didn't say a bad thing about Caleb last
You
episode.
came into the studio with a Drake May jersey.
Yeah, you're nuts.
T-shirt.
Now you're nuts.
Wow.
T-shirt.
This guy's loyal to nobody.
I can't believe this is
I know.
happening.
Don't get me wrong. I love Drake May. I'm picking the Patriots to win this game. I'm telling you my God honest truth feelings.
Because Drew, what he wants to do is he's picking the Patriots, right? Picking the Patriots.
Is he pulling at you?
But if the Broncos win, he's gonna say, "Yo, Drew."
No, I
promise. I had a feeling it could happen.
I promise I'm not doing that.
You can't pull a Joel, bro. At the minimum, go out digging.
When I said on the last show, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think this is gonna be a 1-score game. You know what I mean? Like maybe it gets up to 10, but I think this will be competitive. I don't think New England's gonna go in there and smoke them by 3 touchdowns. That's all my context was. And I said Drake May can either. I basically said this is the 2 scenarios, right? Because the Patriots have played terrible quarterbacks, and Drake May has given them objectively 2 bad performances. So if Jared Stidham plays well, okay, we really haven't seen that against the Patriots defense. If you just want to say the Pats defense is locked in and all of a sudden they're the most elite unit in the world, like they've looked the first 2 games, I think it's a different conversation. But the other side, which is what I said, is if Drake May just plays his regular game, they should be able to beat Jared Stidham, right? This Broncos defense, it's been easier to move the ball against them, but they're still going to get after the quarterback. They're still going to be able to rush the passer. Nick Bonino against Will Campbell. Down. Will Campbell has been. I know Patriots fans love Will Campbell. He has some lowlights.
Well, they don't love him right now.
And when he has a bad game, I feel like it could ravel sometimes. So Nick Bonino is one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. All I'm saying is I'm not going to go in here and acting like this is a walkthrough for the Patriots. Like, no, the Broncos have a real chance. And Maybe Jared Stidham goes out there and he's just terrible and he's way worse than I would have thought. Then obviously it's over. But if he gets like a baseline game, I think it could be close.
Now, I feel like a record is playing over and over again. Because what I did for Josh Allen last episode, I'm about to do for Drake May now.
No,
Oh my
please.
God. Can I
You
speak
took 40
first?
minutes.
Dude, can we
And
put a timer on?
it's not about that.
Hold on.
It's about put 3
Put a
minutes,
timer on.
put 2 minutes on the clock. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
1 minute
Give
is
me
all
1
you
minute
need
on the clock.
You know what, bro?
I
I
got
don't
it.
need much
Do
time.
you think
I'm
Apple's
ready.
going to
Let
copyright
me
us
know
if
when
I
you
have the
start.
timer
I'm ready.
go off?
Let me know
I'll
when
give you a
start.
minute 20.
Okay. Did you start it already?
Ready? Go.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Josh Allen had 4 turnovers.
Just kidding.
Oh, what the hell are you?
My bad, bro. I fucked up.
Okay. Josh Allen had 4 turnovers. To me, 2 turnover-worthy plays, PFF, advanced stat, whatever you like it or you don't. Drake May has had 5 turnovers in the playoffs. Both of his interceptions, let's be clear, are not bad plays. The first one was tipped up by, I think,
At the line against the Chargers.
at
It was
the
at the
line,
line.
you're
You
right.
count those as the quarterback's
He
fault.
threw it at the defensive line.
Not anymore. I've grown.
What the?
What the?
Can you let me
It
finish?
was just a Lamar
Let
rule,
him finish.
guys.
Let him
It was
finish.
just a
Let him
Lamar
finish.
rule.
I've
I'm
grown.
gonna
Just
pause the
Lamar
time for you.
rule.
I'm gonna pause the time for
I've
you.
grown.
Just a Lamar rule.
Bro, you've
grown.
grown in 2 days?
I've grown.
Just a Lamar rule.
That-
Let's name it that. The Lamar rule. When the ball
But it
gets
wasn't a
intercepted
bad
off the
play.
tip.
And then the second
timer back on.
interception, was a Hail Mary heave at
Yeah,
the
that
half,
wasn't anything.
whatever. And at least 2 of his
Punt.
fumbles were his offensive line completely getting beat off the line in 0.5 seconds and him losing the ball because of that, because it collapsed around him. Drake May has gone up against 2 high-level defenses, and they have given the Patriots offense fits. But regardless of that, Drake May has played some really good football and made plays necessary to win. And that's not being highlighted. I don't think he's played as awful as people are insinuating or that he's struggling. I think he's going to be fine. And I think he's getting used to having to deal with an offensive line that hasn't gotten beat this bad all season long.
That's fair. I also think Drake May is going to be fine. It's Drake May. He might win MVP in year 2.
I was going to say, stop.
Great job. Great
Yeah,
job.
great
Right on the
job.
dot.
6
Just
seconds.
way before the time.
Yeah, way before.
Well,
I
I
think-
stopped
And
it
you
for
cut
you.
me off too.
No, he
Well,
did.
yeah, you
And
have
he
to
paused it.
stop it because
Well,
you guys.
first of all,
He
you
did
said
stop it.
you were saying some ridiculous shit about I've grown. Either
That was
way,
That was
have.
insane.
That was
I know.
nuts.
I have.
So have you changed your opinion on Lamar on that?
I
on
don't
those
think
plays?
that's his fault either.
okay. Word.
You just
Type
have to
shit.
change it because he's talking about Drake May.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I have tweets. I have proof.
You also have. Go ahead.
You want to?
I think Drake May is going to be
later.
fine. I don't think anyone's up here saying Drake May is going to fold and he's going to suck. Nobody's saying that. I don't think at all.
But you're saying the Broncos have a chance because he struggled.
The Broncos, yes.
I mean,
have.
the
I'm saying
teams that turn over the ball the most lose the game.
He's a young player going on the road in the
I also-
AFC Championship.
Don't mean to cut you off. I think you're being a little lenient with the strip sacks because if you know you're getting beat that often, and it's not just on Drake May. I think Josh McDaniels should have had a better plan, right? But if you're a quarterback and you have Will Anderson on one side of the ball and you've been getting beat, if it just happened one time, okay, he was getting pressured consistently,
And that's your weak
consistently. You got to have, maybe I'm asking too much from a year 2 quarterback, but it's Drake May. Like, this is what I'm expecting from you. You're elite. I need you to feel that. Pause. I need you to feel Will Anderson coming off the edge because it's been happening all damn game. You know what I mean? So I can't have 2 strip sacks. I can't, like, the first one, all right, let's do it. But you have to know he's coming after you. So let's get a plan in. Josh McDaniels is on you too, but also Drake. Like, listen, you like quick peek. Did he get beat right
Coming on your
away?
blind side.
He's there.
The thing is, Drake May is this isn't new for him. He's an aggressive quarterback. This is his play style. He's gonna hunt plays down the field, especially when the offense has been stalling all game long and he's looking to make plays. That's what he's gonna do, and he's gonna put himself in positions to do that. He was in the top 10 in fumbles, not fumbles lost this year, but in just fumbles in general. He was towards the middle of the pack in terms of PFF fumble grade. It's not like he was the greatest quarterback this past season when it came to ball security.
Yeah.
But that's because he hunts those big plays. And all season long, he hasn't had that sort of pressure from his blind side come at him because Will Campbell has been fine. And I think that a big reason for his struggles could be the injury that he's coming back from.
That's true.
He's playing very poorly right now.
Fumbling the ball.
No, he's talking about Will Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's coming
I'm
off a high ankle sprain.
Will
right?
Campbell is playing really poorly right now.
He's going up against
Yes,
dudes.
he's
like-
going up against some
Like Will
really
Anderson's
ridiculous
beating
edge
everybody
rushers.
this year.
It's one of those videos now where you see you're a shooting guard in the 2000s. Oh, here's your assignment tonight. Prime Kobe Bryant. Except now it's been Khalil Mack, it's been Will Anderson, Donnell Hunter, and now Nick Benito.
So that's where the Patriots, I think this is going to be a bounce back offensive game for them. I really have not been sold by the Broncos defense. I'm going to choose to look at the logic and the film that they've put out the past month and a half and side with that. There's a emotional factor at play here. And that emotional factor that needs to be addressed is the fact that Bo Nix goes down and the morale of teams jumps up 20 percentage points.
I haven't seen some shit like this ever in my life.
And now it's like the defense that has been struggling, reinvigorated. They understand because Stidham is in there, even if they believe in him, they probably don't believe in him as much as Bo Nix. I think that's a fair statement. They know that the game is on their backs to win, so maybe that boosts up their performance. But based on the film that I've seen, I'm going to just choose to go with like the logic versus like the emotional standpoint of it. And I think that they'll be able to move the ball. And their defense has been very ferocious. The Broncos have things going for them. I think, of course, the infrastructure in place is the elite offensive line and then Sean Payton calling plays. If that elite offensive line shows up, we know that they can. The Patriots pass rush has been the weakest of the playoffs thus far. And they blitz a lot. And that's where I kind of worry about the Broncos offense, because if you can live one-on-one with their corners versus the Broncos receivers. So they have the corners that they can mitigate that somewhat. So I think the Patriots defense has gotten a little bit underrated here. And I underrated them early in the season too, but seeing them against some good opponents, it has really changed the perspective on things.
I was going to say, they've played two of the worst offenses in the playoffs.
I think they did a good job against Josh Allen in the first half.
They've just gone up against really weak offensive
and
lines.
Milton
too.
Williams
you're
wasn't
talking
bad.
about the regular season.
First half.
It's just
Milton, pre-Milton, post-William, Milton, I
Josh
agree.
fucked him in the second half.
No, no loop.
Yeah.
Like mad no
It's just the
loop.
Patriots haven't had much challenges, but I think where most
Where does this
people
offense rank though, realistically?
What?
Like the Jared Stidham-led Broncos. It's
No,
not
yeah, that's what I'm
Josh,
saying.
you know
We
what
don't
I
have
mean?
to-
I'm not here writing it's like
about that.
I look like
Think better than the Chargers offense.
Justin
though.
Herbert,
Could be,
CJ
yeah,
Stroud have
definitely
some of
could
the
be.
worst games that we've seen in the postseason.
This is normal for Herbert.
I also do think that the Patriots are doing some cool, funky stuff to get them to play that way. I don't think it's all self-sabotage.
Yeah, I'm sure CJ Stroud, somebody made him throw the ball. No, I know it made it.
Yeah, that's one of his like
CT.
6 bad plays or 8. He could have got intercepted about like 12 times, bro. I'm not
It was all his fault.
Nah, straight up, it was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
It was like nothing. I swear to God, New England wasn't doing anything fancy
even
for him to do some
incomplete
shit like that.
passes were in the air for 5 seconds, and you're just like, is anybody gonna come and just pick this off?
Bro, he threw a interception and the receiver went that way, and he just threw the shit this way. I don't think the Patriots
Miscommunication.
decided, yo, we're gonna make you like, nah, bro.
Now,
I'll be
some were
honest.
on Stroud. I think some are good plays. Stroud did have, like, his loudest ones, though, were obviously the
It's like
stupidest.
90% on him.
Yeah.
All right, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. I'm going to paint you the perfect picture
Here we go.
why the Denver Broncos are going to the Super Bowl.
There we go.
Number one, we have the best offensive line in football. We have the best offensive line remaining among teams in the playoffs. Now, we don't have the GOAT, our guy, Bo Nix.
Chapman.
But like my friend over there just mentioned, we're rallying. The morale in the building, we're not allowing ourselves to be down. We're choosing to rise to the occasion. And yes, our defense has not been what we've seen it earlier in the season. But even still, in a bad performance, we forced one of the best offenses in football to 5 turnovers, which leads to us ultimately winning the game and moving on. Now, where do we go ahead and assert ourselves in this game? Well, it starts up front with the defensive line. You mentioned how Will Campbell's been playing injured and playing terribly at that. Nick Bonitto has been playing excellently. And against Deion Dawkins, against one of the better offensive line, we were able to make Josh Allen extremely uncomfortable, get after him, and make some game-changing plays. I think that happens again, and Nick Bonitto is the player of the game and is one of the main reasons why we walk away with this W. Jared Stidham, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Don't feel great about that.
Turnovers?
But guess who's coming back? Maybe 1, maybe a fumble.
Okay.
Guess who's coming back? J.K. Dobbins at practice, optimistic
see
he
that.
plays, was crucial to our rush offense, was top 5 in rushing yards at one point in this season. But with the two-headed monster, him and RJ who brings a great dynamic to the receiving game. I think Cortland Sutton's great, but going up against Gonzalez, not ideal. Not ideal in the
matchup.
slightest. Jarrett needs to game manage the hell out of this one. I think he's capable of doing that. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, but the defense is the main reason why we win this game. Nick Bonito, superstar. Pat Surtain absolutely clamps Stephon Diggs. Not even a game like you forget that Stephon's even on the field. And the Broncos win a dogfight 17-14.
Okay. There we go.
Old fashioned one.
Remind me, what was JK's injury?
I think it was lower half.
Yeah, it definitely was. I don't remember if it was his knee or his ankle. I guess I could have just Googled it. I don't remember what it was.
Nevertheless, Broncos win. We go to our first championship since 2016.
Sheesh.
10 years ago.
There you go.
When we hoisted the Lombardi in Super Bowl 50.
Destiny.
Now, history can repeat itself, and it will repeat
You will
itself.
be the second person here that's seen their team win a Super Bowl.
I mean, I've seen my team win a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, these two gentlemen have not.
We're due.
I gave myself a better chance, at least.
No, you didn't.
When? Then
Absolutely,
what, before. 100% agree.
I mean, no wait,
100%
because him and the Jets don't have playoff wins.
But that's
for
exactly
real.
what he's saying. Like, I went from the Jets to the Packers.
Because here's where I feel.
So no playoff wins, no playoff wins.
No, I have a playoff win.
Let's Frankfurt.
As a fan, you have zero.
You do have zero.
As a fan, you're back to zero.
You got to roll the dice. You got to roll the dice. You know, it's either between a lifelong rebuild that you probably you're never going to see it, or you just go to somewhere new and you give yourself a better chance this season.
I know. Pushing.
I pulled the LeBron. I couldn't win in Cleveland. Let me try to go to win in Miami.
I'll tell you what, man. I was
like
very
for GTA, bro.
Deadass.
I was thrilled to see the success that we had on defensive line versus Buffalo, because the way the guys were talking, oh man, they got 100 pounds on our offensive line.
Well, they were running the ball.
That was egregious. They were running the ball
on
extremely
you
well.
guys.
But what was Malcolm Roach having to do with the game plan? He said, "Fuck your game plan. I'm getting to the backfield." Nick Bonito, 2 sacks, 2 fumbles.
Josh, I think, ran for a 40-yarder.
Oh, and that's the lone reason why he was more efficient than Bo Nix.
Yeah.
What's your score predictions? 17-14.
17-14.
I'm going 24-13 Patriots.
I was going to say
That would kill me.
24-17.
24-13 would kill me.
Why?
Because that means like we're kind of in the game, but like we're struggling.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
24-17.
I need us to score first. Score first.
Get some confidence.
Get in control. Exactly. But I don't want to undersell what home field advantage means with a young team like the Patriots.
This is Drake May's first game on the road.
100%. And Vrabel is experienced. Yeah. He's been in moments like these.
He's been here.
But on the road, going into Mile High.
He was on the road in Arrowhead.
That's true. And he blew a double-digit lead.
Brian Tannehill. He doesn't have that.
Drake May is one of those special ones.
I'm not going to say Drake May isn't special, because he most certainly is. But
Sure,
going into Denver in a playoff atmosphere, it's a different vibe.
Yes, sir.
It's a different vibe.
Dangerous.
And I think, listen, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, oh, Drake May is going to play the worst game in the NFL. That's disingenuous.
Would you be?
He's a great player. No, he's a great player. I've yet to shit on Drake May at any point this season.
If you said walking in before last game, Josh Allen had 5 turnovers, probably say the same thing.
See, but that's fine. But I always thought that we would end up winning this game because we would get some pressure on Josh, but ultimately Bo Nix would rise. Yeah. And he did.
Yeah.
And I think that in this game, I really believe Bo would have been a star and would have been going on to the Super Bowl. I do believe that. But I still think that the infrastructure of our team is good enough to overcome.
Well, this is going to be the Super Bowl for people that are just like been looking at the Broncos all year and feeling like, I guess, Bo Nix wasn't a focal point of it. Like, if Jarrett Stidham goes out and balls, a lot of people are going to feel like the infrastructure is really strong in that foundation.
People will say it.
Okay, I could see that. It would be interesting.
I don't think any Bronco fan would be mad.
No.
All I care
I
about.
don't think anyone would care.
I think they're all already bought in on
The
Bo.
score could be 7-6.
Yeah.
We win.
Just win.
Get me into the Super Bowl. Give me a chance.
This is a Carson Wentz, Nick Foles 2.0, essentially from the dynamic of it.
Just the timing.
It doesn't matter if Stidham goes out and wins Super Bowl MVP. Bo Nix is the god next. Like, it doesn't matter. Stidham might get traded for. Might get like a second pick.
They've been calling him the best kept secret. All this shit. So
yeah, we'll see. There's been a lot of hype behind Jarrett Stidham, and I like Stidham. I think he's solid. I like him.
Listen, he lost the job to Bo Nix for a reason, because Bo Nix is better than him, but he's capable. He's capable. And I hope that he goes out there and he balls. Genuinely. I'm rooting for him like
I just should.
I would root for any other Broncos quarterback.
What's your prediction, Riv?
I'm going Denver. Yeah.
Okay.
My dog.
Yeah, I'm going
We're
Denver.
back.
I just think Drake May turning the ball over. I've said it for weeks now. The team that turns the ball over the most loses the game. And I think you watched Josh Allen get 5 turnovers last week. I think Denver, they may not be able to stop you on a down-to-down basis, but they've shown to get clutch defensive turnovers against Josh. And I think Drake's been a little bit too handsy with turning the ball over. I think if Stidham can just control the clock, game manage his way, use his running backs really well, dink and dunk, don't turn the ball over, at least limit the turnovers, let this defense work, let the Sean Payton work. I think Denver can win this game.
So you think Drake May has more turnovers than Jarrett Stidham?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Respect.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Not even because Jarrett, I could see
You're
Jarrett
right. He's going
Stidham.
to game manage the
take
hell
care
out
of
of
it.
it.
He's not going to take
chances.
shots.
I get it.
If he does, whoa.
If he starts taking shots, I'm going to get turned on.
but I don't
quick.
think so. I think Drake's going to have like maybe 15 more attempts than him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how life happens. And then Drake runs more than Stidham. So, it's just
I spoke a
life of
lot.
that.
I spoke a lot about the Broncos, and obviously, but I will say if they can get Ramondre and Travion going, I think the game becomes a lot more interesting.
Yeah, because
Lot more
Ramondre ended up getting hurt, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and Ramondre, we spoke about it too. He's been playing very
The Chargers
well.
game, he was
Very,
fantastic.
yeah, he was elite. He was elite.